the rivalry between the Canes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, along. The Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense takes the field. This rivalry is one of the most storied, at least in the modern generation of college football, but last year sort of left a bad taste in everyone's mouth in Tallahassee as it just never was competitive.
It was a dominant win by the Canes. I mean, they had 445 yards. Florida State had 248. Like, this was a beatdown. You could clearly see the balance with Miami's offense. Running the football for over 200, throwing for over 200. They did what they wanted at will.
I think that's the thing. You know, everybody went into that one expecting to see Cam Ward just light it up. Very pedestrian day for the Hurricanes. Throwing it, you're right, David. It was the Oregon State transfer, Damian Martinez, that went to work on the ground. They were more physical. It's exactly what Mario Cristobal wants this football team to be. Can Florida State match that physicality today in the trenches?
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Off play action. Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And is slipped just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Working that wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Noles will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Lyle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Carney. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Lyle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Tight end finds a soft spot. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's White. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air, it's Castellanos. With the catch, it's White. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Trying to beat him to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on third down. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. He'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Bauman. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Pass, it's back. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Canes are marching down the field. Finds the tight end. Things did not go their way in ACC play last year. This year, an opportunity maybe to turn things around.
And we've seen people in this league turn things around. The ACC every year, it seems like, like Reese, you always say, spinning that wheel of destiny. Who's going to be in the championship game? So it's not unheard of that you can have a bad season and turn around. So, Jesse, a lot of examples to point to as they kick off this season.
Yeah, it's critical then to get off to a fast start, right? They've got to come out here in their first conference game in ACC play and put it all together. Offense has to march the ball, score points. Defense needs to get some stops and create some takeaways and set a standard for yourself throughout the course of the season.
Running into the open space.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The give is to Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets...
Makes the grab right defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And the Noles in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spike. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. The lead is down to a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockney and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by a field goal over Boise State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Lofton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Canes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Off play action on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Castellanos. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Lyle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's McCoy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Noles will punt it away on fourth down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Release to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Lyle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Plows through the defense. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's back. The throw to the outside is complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some err on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw in that out.
And it's incomplete on third down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's White. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Turning it on! He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And into the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's a draw. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boise State.
Back to throw, it's back.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Lyle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Looking to take a shot. Snags it. Touchdown, Miami. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. At the 35, he's open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the run, it's Williams. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Davis. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've stalled out a bit in the red zone, just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips, now to get it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, no! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. So first down will open up the final period. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Canes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Castellanos. Throwing right. Makes the grab. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. The give to Davis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now they take the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. To the air, it's Beck. Looking for a huge play. Pulls it in down the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Made a defender miss. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Grab behind the line. It's Marion. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Carney. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hurricanes are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Marion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to throw again. Fires on the move. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 8 over Boise State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Grab near the marker. It's White. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. To the air on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This defense knows that turnovers win games. And here in this 2-minute situation with the lead, they've got a chance to shut the door if they can create one, and they did it right there. Great job getting that ball on the ground and then being there to fall on top of it. They're going to leave here with a W.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Paula, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.